Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy, uh, Skinny Skinny Sealness. Welcome back to another Space Engineers video. In this episode, we are going to redesign and fix a subscriber's ship. So in the comments, a subscriber by the name of Scarfacer, I don't know if I'm saying that. He's on the wall. You can check it out. Let me know how you say it and pronounce it. Anyways, love you. But he linked his ship and I decided that I would take a look at it. And this is what it is. This is the Fishar Mark I. Designed by the Scarred Militia, it was typically piloted by 3 crew members. It was equipped with 1 missile pod and 2 V1 class Gatling turrets. The unique design came from the aquatic life that flourished on their homeworld. This tanky build housed a large hangar and had reinforced glass on viewing ports. The interior was spacious, allowing crew members to repair parts of the ship with comfort. The now outdated gyros crippled the ship's speed. However, the dense hull made up for it. Still, this would greatly hinder the design and needed to be refined. What I'm going to do is trace out the ship as best as I can and then predetermine what components and what the ship is going to have within it. It is very helpful to draw out a ship before you start building, because it can give you a visual idea of what your ship's going to look like. All right, so let's begin. Alright, so as you can see, we have roughly shaped out the Fishard's silhouette, and now that we have this basic shape, we can add upon it to see what we like. I actually really like the design of this. I extended where his missile pods were, and I'm thinking that maybe that right here we have some sort of communications right here on the front. So I'm getting my inspiration from the sunfish, and the sunfish has basically a mirrored fin on the bottom to the top. So I think what we're going to do is just mirror this fin up like that. Something like that. Yeah. And remember, this is just a rough design. It does not have to be perfect in any way. So in his ship, he has a hangar bay approximately right here. He also has a hangar bay in the direct back of the ship, and you would enter through here. So you could enter in through the back, or you could land in this mid hangar right here. What I want to do is, instead of having this mid hangar right here, all right here will be walking space. This is where all the living quarters will be, the command center, the command bridge, what have you, all the aesthetics, and where we're going to put most of the interior. Now, right in the midsection, this is where we're going to have our reactor, our power, and all of the necessary components to run the ship. Now, right underneath, we're going to try and make a hallway coming to the hangar bay. Now, the reason why I have the hangar on the back is because let's say that this ship is facing its enemy forward. It's attacking, it's shooting his guns. And it's taken all this damage from the front. So people are shooting back and he's getting hit from the front. Because the hangar's on the back, he can deploy fighters out the back to come around and attack without having to worry about full assault from an enemy ship. So now I'm just going to add a little more detail to the sides just to get an idea of maybe what else I could add to the ship. Now that I have a basic idea of the facade, we're going to make the front view of the ship. Okay, so as you can see, we have the front of our ship design and the side of our ship design. Now, if you're saying to yourself, Chonkers, what the fuck? I'm not an artist. I'm not gonna shade it and everything. Don't worry, you don't have to shade your rough design. I only do this to kind of better analyze and show you guys the depth of the ship. Something I actually totally forgot to add, which I had planned on this one, because he said it was fish-like. I was thinking possibly making some sort of fin structure on the side, kind of like that or whatever. Again, it's all rough. Not sure if it's gonna stick or if I'm going to try something different. I'm liking the way it looks so far. I think we're going to change the color to this nice bluish gray. It's like a naval blue. I think it fits the aesthetic of like a fish-like ship, you know, coming from their home world where everything is very blue, very oceany. So as soon as it starts spacefaring, you know, they stick with their kind of oceanic style. So in this little grooved area right in here, it would be mirrored on both sides. So it's kind of in behind the ship, like on the behind side. And these two turrets would be kind of protecting the hangar. Then we have two front turrets right here. These will either be missile turrets, some sort of like anti-ship guns. You can see it up here, and I forgot to draw it on the bottom there, but that's kind of where it'd be facing. Then if you notice, we have the big boys right there, as well as I have missile pod just for some accurate shots. And as you can see, I kind of added it halfway through, but I totally remembered that, oh wait, I need thrusters on the ship. So I think we're going to line the thrusters here. Obviously, all I have is 3 thrusters in this picture, but it's probably going to be lined with more, and I'm going to have some reverse thrusters inside. You may see some pointing out like right here for the left and right. Obviously right here, as you can clearly tell, this is all going to be housing for walking around space, the cab, med bays, lobby areas, and then up here will probably be the comms room. But that's all I have for this episode of Design a Starship. So thanks again, Scarfacer, for sending me in your ship, and stay tuned for part 2 where I implement my designs into your ship. Just a note and a reminder, don't take my criticisms and my critiques personally. These are just some things that I would change personally about the ship. Thank you all for subscribing, and look at that subscriber wall! Whoa! Thank you all so much for the support and the likes. Be sure to share my content. But like I said before, that's all I have for today. Stay tuned for part 2, and I'll see you in the next episode. Chonkers out.